I couldn't find her. There's this guy, this particular old looking guy. He's not that old, okay? He's not that old. Let's be nice. I got so scared and my voice became so tiny and I was like, yeah. Hey guys, welcome back. If you're new here, hi. My name is Isha, and if you're the old one, well, I'm sorry to say my former account has been hacked. So yeah, you might be wondering why you're seeing a new account and you're like, what? I don't understand. Hello, welcome back. Have a seat, enjoy yourself. I know you're probably wondering about the background, like what is up here? Well, I'm on a trip, so yeah, and I brought my camera because I was like, I need to do this video. If not, I'm going to be mad at myself. So yeah, in today's video we are going to be having a story time about when I started my college. So yeah, if you're not sitting, sit down, grab a drink or two because you deserve it. And I've got my drink here. I don't know how to do ASMR, but I've got my drink here and let's have a chat. My snack is right here, but I've already said it. So yeah, let's begin. So if you guys remember, I started posting consistently last year around October, November, December. I was so consistent. You guys were showing me love. It was amazing. And then January I posted like 2 videos, I guess, and then I completely stopped after that. So it's been like 4, maybe 5 months. I can't do maths. So I stopped posting, and a lot of you guys have been asking me like, what's wrong, what happened, and I was like, well, it's nothing serious. What happened was I got my admission and I was not hoping for it. I know it sounds weird, but I already picked my university and I was hoping and praying that I wouldn't get admission until 2025 so that I would spend this whole year being a content creator. But I guess you have your plan and God has his own plan. So I got admission, and when I got my admission to KASU, and well, I didn't know a single thing. That was the first thing I'm going to say. I got my admission, I went to KASU, I didn't know my way around. I've been to KASU like twice with my sister. The first time was when I was doing my jam, and the second time we went there so that I could see my site for the post-UTME. So yeah, I got there and I don't know where my faculty is, where my department is. I don't even know a single place there. The only place, when my sister took me there, she took me to her department and her faculty because she's a science student and I'm a social science student. And I don't want to put blames on anybody, but it was her fault. It was definitely her fault because she knows that I got admission and she knows my course and my department and my faculty, and she didn't even care to show me the way. I know you're going to be like, oh, put yourself in her shoes, blah 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 blah. Well, I did put myself in her shoes because the first thing that I did was, okay, the first time we went, it was for jam and I was supposed to go to school. So we went there, I finished, and then immediately went to school. The second time, it was for my post-UTME, and we went around 8 a.m. because she had lectures, but the lectures got cancelled. So we were just roaming around aimlessly in KASU. It didn't come up to me to say, oh, since we're roaming around and wasting time, why don't you show me my department? No, it didn't click. I just kept quiet, enjoying myself, and also she didn't also offer it. So yeah, but literally it's still her fault because what's the point of having a big sister who did the university that you got admitted into when she's not going to show you the way? So yeah, and well, I didn't know a single place there. I didn't know anybody there. And the thing that blew my mind was when I finally got my route around KASU. Wait, before that, when I had lectures, actually, there was a lecturer, and the lectures, I don't even know the way because, as I said, I don't know my faculty, I don't know my department, I do not know anywhere at all. My veil was ruined. Please forget about that. I do not know anywhere at all. So when we had lectures, I've been missing lectures for like a week or so, literally week or so, because, well, number one, I would literally leave the house and be my mom, bye, see you, and then I'll go to castle and I'll just find a place and sit down. The only thing my sister did was introduce me to two amazing people. They're cafe owners, so when I went there, I'll just sit down and chat with them. And I felt really guilty because my mom thinks I'm in class when I'm not. So before that, we had this lecture and I've been doing that for weeks. So I was like, you know what, this week I am not going to do that. No way in hell. I am definitely going to go to school and go to that lecture and sit down. So I got ready extra early, like the class was around 11 and I left home around 9 so that I would find my route. And I had a call with my classmate, my friend. We did secondary school together, and he also got admission into castle, the same course, and he also doesn't know the way, but he knows half of the way because he knows where our faculty is and where our department is. I don't know neither. So we chatted up the night before and he told me, okay, you know what, come through the second gate. Now let me tell you something. In our university there's 2 gates, the main gate and the second gate. So if you're coming from this side, this is the first gate and this is the second gate. If you're coming from this side, this is the first gate and this is the second gate. But he didn't tell me the main gate, he told me the second gate, and I was coming from this side, so I entered the second gate where he was going into the other gate. I waited for him for hours. He didn't come. He called me, I called him. We've been missing each other's call. And then I was like, I saw a girl, she's in this group, my friend now. I saw her and I contacted her, telling her, oh hey, I saw your name and I decided to contact you because I don't know my way at all, so can you please help me? And she was like, yeah, she also doesn't know the place, but I should come to the department, we'll find it together. And I was like, where is the department? She was like, is this your first time coming to castle? I was like, yeah. She told me we should meet at the department, and I don't know where the department is. I had to walk to the first gate, and when I reached the first gate I couldn't find her because it was already time for class. So why would she wait for a total stranger that she doesn't know? So she entered the class, and I was so devastated because, like, why? I came extra early so that I could enter the class. And then there's this guy, this particular old looking guy. He's not that old, okay? He's not that old. Let's be nice. He's not that old. He came passing by and he saw me. I was making a phone call with the girl. She wasn't answering. So he was passing by, then he came back. He was like, excuse me, can I help you? Normally, I would ignore guys that do that kind of stuff. Like, I'm not the type that talks to guys. I'm not bragging or anything. I'm not the type that talks to guys. I normally don't talk to guys at all. So when he spoke to me, I was like, Aisha, you have class, so you cannot be being a boss right now when you're late for class A, and B, you don't even know where your faculty is. So I told him I was supposed to go to 300 seaters, and he was like, okay, I know the place, I can take you. And he asked for my course. I told him, international relations. And then he asked for the level I'm in. I told him, he thought I was in 300 level. He was like, 300? I was like, no, 100. And he was like, okay, follow me, I know the place. We were working, and he was just looking at me, and then he started talking weird stuff. He was like, oh, you're so pretty, you have nose, our children are going to have long nose, or what is it? I can't even remember. But he was just complimenting me dead on, and that kind of, like, I guess I'm gonna say boosted my confidence, but yeah, it kind of helped a little. So we were just walking, and turns out the first gate, the main gate where I was calling that girl, was where the 300 seater was, and he took me all over to the science department, because they also have 300 seaters. He took me there. I waited for them to come out. Let me see a familiar face that I know, but I didn't see a familiar face. I was so mad and pissed. Turns out he's a lecturer. Our lecturer. No, not exactly our lecturer. He's in the same faculty as us, but not the same department. So he told me, he said, if you're done with the class, please call me. I gave him my number. I don't even know why. Please call me. I would love to take you to the library so that we could pick our notes and to read. I was like, okay, this guy is nice. He's gonna help me. Like, that's really nice. I gave him my number. And after waiting for hours, I decided, you know what, this isn't the place. No. And then I saw a message from the girl that I've been calling since morning. And she told me that there's a seminar. We should go to 1,000 seaters. So I went there and sat down. There. I sat down. We had a very long seminar. I was even tired. I packed up my bags and left there halfway through the seminar. And he's been calling me. The weird thing is, once I was out there, he called me. I ignored the call. The second time he called me, I looked at the screen, and then I looked up and he was approaching me. Thankfully, I didn't press reject because so he was like, oh, I was looking for you. Are you done with the lectures? I was like, yeah, we were having seminar, we're just done. And he was like, okay, then let's go to the library. We entered the library. He showed me where I would get my books for my department, and then we went to this lounging area. He sat down, we sat down. I also sat down, but like very far. And he was like, come closer, what are you going for? I was like, no, thank you. I sat down very far. We started chatting. He was like, he can help me pass my university, blah blah blah. He was just talking about helping me, and then he was like, he wants to marry me. And I told him, luckily I roam around with this. So I was like, oh, I'm engaged. And he was like, to who? I was like, oh, someone. I'm engaged. I'm about to get married. I'm getting married the ending of this year. And he was like, what? No way. And then he was like, if I don't marry him, I'm going to fail all my classes. I'm going to get a carryover and moments ago when he was complimenting me, my confidence was like sky high. Literally, I was feeling myself. And then now that he's threatening me, I mean, the confidence was just deflated, like completely gone. Because normally I'm outspoken, like I just speak when I feel like speaking, but then because of what he said, I got so scared and my voice became so tiny, and I was like, yeah, I'm sorry. Like, I felt so ridiculous. And he started talking about my body, like, bro, he was like, oh, and any man who sees my body, I don't even want to get to that place. Please stop, please. No, thank you. No. So after that, I went to my uncle and I told him everything that happened. I said, oh, this happened. And then he was like, what? It's because he sees that you're in 100 level. You should speak to him like you're in 400 level. Insult him if it even reaches that, honestly. And I don't know, I'm not the type that insults, honestly. When I insult a person, I am extremely mad at him, but I don't do that. So yeah, and then finally I entered my first class. Well, it wasn't even a class, it was just the president of our course wanted to see us. So I went there and I saw a bunch of people I knew. Almost half of the people in the class were my classmates in secondary school. There's this girl, I don't want to call her name, but we know each other. We have this frenemy relationship. But the fact that she knew, like literally we had a group. What was your course? What did you apply for? And almost half of us said international relations, including her, and she knew it was international relations. But when she saw me, she was like, oh my god, you were doing international relations? I was like, yeah. That was it. What else could I possibly say? So I found out that I even had a cousin there. Honestly, I feel so ashamed of myself. I don't even know my family members anymore. She was my cousin and I didn't even know she was my cousin. Because when we met her, she shaked my hand and she was like, "Don't you recognize me?" I was like, "No." And she was like, "Do you remember this auntie?" She called her name and I said yes, and I didn't. And she was like, "I'm her daughter." I was like, "Oh." But I had no idea who she was. It was weeks after when my mom met her mom, and then she was like, "Oh, my daughter is also in the same course with your daughter." And my mom was like, "Why didn't you tell me?" I was like, "I don't know." Anyways, I'm going off track here. So seems like life was finally going back to normal because I was going to courses, I was having fun. But then all of a sudden I had a reputation in castle. Not only me, my cousin, and the friend who I called. I told you she's my friend now. So the three of us, we don't even roam around a lot. We just go to the cafeteria, our department, and IT Park. 2 places. But then here they are saying that we like roaming around a lot, that we don't even go to our lectures on time, this, that. I was like, what? People literally look at us with those I can't even say the word, but like critic eyes, and I don't want that. So we had a reputation in castle. We had a reputation in castle, and it was not nice because literally every living person in castle knew us, even though they don't know our name, but they know us. We're our trio. And then finally life was being normal. I was kind of enjoying university life. It was nice and all. I thought I was done, but I wasn't done. I paid my school fees, it got signed, it got stamped, and I was like, okay, good. But then the worst happened. Turns out I was not done. I did not do my biodata, I did not do my course reg, I thought I was done. I did not do my medical, my matriculation oath, everything, nothing, nada. It was when my sister came back that she told me I had to do this and this and this, and I was so mad. I was so seriously mad and devastated because I thought I was finally done. Why is university life so hard? Why? I thought, okay, I've paid school fees, all I have to do now is study, but I haven't done half of the things that were supposed to be met. And it was coming close to the deadline. I did not do my green file, I did not do this. She was just telling me about it that night. I was crying because why is life hard? Literally, university life isn't easy. People feel like when I was in secondary school, I was like, okay, I'm gonna finish secondary school, start university, I'm gonna be free. You're not free. You're just in another cage, a bigger cage, but you're not free, okay? So I had to do that. I'm still not done. I'm still not done. I haven't done my green file yet, but at least I've done my biodata and I've done my course reg. So yeah, I'm glad. And lastly, our lectures are so not nice. Well, not all of them. I'm not going to say all of them because there's 2 of my favorite lectures. Okay, I think it's one only, and I don't want to call his name. Maybe you might see this video, but he's my favorite because he's very nice. I love how he teaches. It's like I'm in secondary school again. It's easy for me to understand. But then the 2 other lecturers, or should I say the 3 other lecturers, we have Prof. TK. I abbreviated his name in case. Prof. TK and BB. BB. And then we have Malasani. So yeah, those 2 teachers, not nice. I missed 2 tests. I missed BB's test, and that guy, he is so mean. He's so mean and crucial. We suffered. Actually, we were a lot of us missed his test. We went there begging for mercy because it was close to examination, and who wants to have a carryover when you're just 100 level in? So we went and begged for his mercy, and then I don't know, after a hard begging, he agreed and helped us. And well, yeah, that was university. And now we're still in the second semester, and my first semester result hasn't yet come out, so I cannot brag that I ate or I did. It's not out yet, and honestly I'm on pins and tails right now, because pins and nails, how's the saying? Is it pins and tails, pins and I can't remember, but you know what, you get the gist. So up until now, I'm just waiting for the results to come out, and I cannot exaggerate how scared I am. But thankfully, I had a lot of experience in university. Like, I got a love interest. I met my friends who turned, like, if you're gonna grab anything from this video, is do not trust anybody. Like, learn to do things by yourself. So if you're a person that's planning on, maybe you're about to get to college, which is university in other words, you should plan ahead. Know your surroundings, know the course you need, because I chose international relations as a course, and I love it. Yes, I do. But sometimes I want to change it. So hey guys, editing Aisha here. I completely forgot to finish the whole outro. But yeah, as I was saying, university life isn't easy. It's just another stupid thing, because recently now people are just, I don't see university as a way of a person to move on in life or be rich or something. There are different ways to do that, and I could literally share it with you guys, but there are some of you who would love to just do college life, and I'm not judging you for that. Go for it, it's your life after all. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you guys reached to the very end, like this end of editing Aisha, please comment this emoji and let me know on any of the story part that captivates you or resonates with you. And don't forget to like it. And if you haven't subscribed yet, like, girl, I don't even have to say nothing, I'm just keeping quiet. And I'm very sorry for the quality of the video by the end, because well, it was dark A B, and the lighting was not working out, so I'm very sorry if I wasn't clear, but I hope my audio is as clear as day. And even now I know there's background noise, but please bear with me. Your girl is a little content creator, she's just trying her best, okay? Anyways, I hope this video gives you value, and I'll see you guys same time next week. Bye.
Yeah, I never met someone like you. Oh, to your mama, she a blessing. There's nothing that I would undo. We'll never hit Z and snooze on you. Always tryna show you something new.